Good evening, and thank you very much. While the joy of music brings us together this evening, this is also a day of loss and sadness. Today we mourn the senseless killing of Ambassador Chris Stevens and 3 other members of the U.S. diplomatic mission in Libya. And we remember 4 American diplomats who were deeply committed to helping build a better future for Libya. Today we also mourn the loss of life of 300 Pakistani citizens who perished yesterday in industrial fires in Karachi and in Lahore. And we extend our sympathy and condolences to the families of the victims. To return to the joy of music, it's really a privilege to welcome you here this evening. I'd in particular like to acknowledge our colleagues from the Pakistani embassy who are here and express our great thanks to the Kennedy Center for their support of the Center Stage program. Of course, our special thanks to Zabe and Haniya for undertaking this important and really very extensive tour of the United States. Center Stage is a really exciting initiative of the Department of State, which is designed to showcase international performers for diverse audiences around our country. This year, Center Stage welcomes 10 groups from Pakistan, Indonesia, and Haiti who will engage with and perform for American audiences in 60 cities and towns across our country, really going to Main Street America. Center Stage endeavors above all to bring people together through the arts and to thereby promote greater mutual understanding. Zabe and Haniya's tour will enable thousands of Americans, not just here in Washington, but also in Ohio, Wisconsin, New Mexico, Montana, and Texas, to broaden their horizons and to experience the rich culture of Pakistan. We're honored by the participation in Center Stage of these 2 artists and their talented accompanying musicians. They and their music are both very much rooted in Pakistan, yet Zabe and Haniya are no strangers to the United States, having studied in leading universities here. Finally, I'd like to thank the New England Foundation for the Arts for partnering with the State Department on the Center Stage initiative. And I would also like to acknowledge the generous support that's been provided by the Asian Cultural Council, the Doris Duke Foundation for Islamic Arts, and the Robert Sterling Clark Foundation. Thank you very much again for joining us. We hope you'll enjoy the performance, and please give a very warm welcome to Zabe and Haniya.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are so excited to be here for you, be here with you, and so thankful to the Center Stage program, to Lisa Booth Management, and to New England Foundation of the Arts for bringing us across. And today we have a mixed set of songs for you. We will be playing some of our old hit numbers. We will be playing some of our hit numbers, we will be playing some of our unreleased numbers, and we will be playing a few tunes from Central Asia. And we'd like to start with a couple of songs from Central Asia, namely first Afghanistan, and then from a tune from Turkey, which we like to play and make part of our repertoire. And the reason for that is that our cultural traditions for many centuries have been linked to these regions and to these cultures, and these are cultures that have nurtured our own for centuries. So we like to go back and connect with our histories through music. کشلاق نامدی وای وای مرا کشتی به فرمان لا 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 طلب کدم وای وای چشمش به گریان آمد یک بوسه طلب کدم وای وای چشمش به گریان آمد لیلی 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 جان 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 دل من کردی ویران لا 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 مادر بینا نبینا وای وای عاشق نبینا داغت مادر بینا نبینا وای وای عاشق نبینا داغت لیلی 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 جان 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 دل ما کردی ویران گلی کشلاق نامدی وای وای مرا کشتی به خرمان لیلی 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 جان 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 دل ما کردی ویران گلی کشلاق نامدی وای وای مرا کشتی به خرمان لیلی 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 جان 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 دل ما کردی ویران گلی کشلاق نامدی وای وای گلی کشلاق نامدی وای وای گلی کشلاق نامدی وای 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 مرا کشتی به خرمان. Thank you, thank you.
Nazar eyle, nazar eyle, gel yana
so much. And I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our wonderful band. We are so lucky and blessed to be playing with such great musicians. On the flute, we had Mohammad Ehsan Pappu Saab, brilliant flutist from Pakistan, knows a lot about classical tradition. And here we have, on guitars, on lead guitars, we have Hamza Jafri, who is part of many bands and is one of the people who helped create and nurture the whole rock scene in Lahore. Then we have the legend Amir Azhar on bass, plays with wonderful bands like Mikal Hassan Band. And then last but not least, the very young, very groovy Kami Paul on drums. Kami moved to Lahore recently, and we are very happy that he did, because now he's playing with us.
We'd like to, we just did 2 covers for you, as they've explained. They're from Central Asia, from Afghanistan and Turkey. The next 2 songs we're going to be playing for you are originals. One from an as yet unreleased album, and another from our debut album, which came out in 2008. The first song is basically an ode to the night, a time when you can be alone with your own thoughts and be whoever you want to be.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, a little bit. Can we have my vocals up a little bit?
In the house mix?
In the house mix. Drums a little bit lower and basically. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. What you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, was our Emancipation Anthem. The words were "Maine rona chhod diya," which means that I've stopped crying. So in South Asia, we're in Pakistan specifically, we're extremely an emotional lot, very sensitive. And especially in matters of love, we love to weep over things for years and sometimes generations. So we thought that we should make a song that's about love, but about kind of refusing to cry over spilt milk, and which is why you heard all those wailing, crying sounds. And now that all that aggression is out, and we're feeling a lot more settled emotionally, we'd like to share with you a happy song. And this is the working title of our new song, a new song which is yet unreleased. The inspiration for this is the monsoon in Lahore. You know, we get some beautiful monsoons. So the words are something to do with, well, it's the main theme of the song is going out for a walk in the rain and then finding beauty in everything and kind of the feeling of its joy and of the feeling that everything is going to be all right. And rain in our part of the world has the exact opposite connotation than here. So we hate sunshine. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stop. There's a delay in my vocals. No, it's not from here. It's just on stage. Oh. Yeah. Hello? Okay. So this was like a false alarm monsoon. We thought it was going to rain, but it didn't.
सावन की रिमझिम में बातों के रास्ते चलते हुए पत्तों से मध्यम मध्यम बजती बूंदों की तरह दिल में हंसती खुशबू में खोई हुई जिंदगी के
Thank you so much. I'm glad it finally rained. So the next song is again, it's an original song, and it's one of our most introspective songs. The song is called Kaha, which means where, and the words are "Ae yaar mere khoya hai tu kahan," which means "Oh my dear friend, where are you?" So it's basically it calls out to people that a friend who is close to you, who you've shared very good times with, and you share an emotional connection with, and they might be near you, but they still feel kind of far away. So here it is, Kaha. Thank you. Well, since everyone is so sad now, we'll move on to our next song, which is a lot more joyful. It's a song from Afghanistan, that we love to do. We heard this song in our home in Peshawar, our grand ancestral home in Peshawar. My grandmother loved Afghan music, and she would always have Afghan live musicians in the house. And this song we thought was an Afghan folk song, but we later found out that it's a modern composition from the 1970s, and it was composed by the king of Afghanistan's court composer called Shah Wali Taranasaz for 2 Pakistani musicians to play in Kabul in the 70s. So it's really interesting to see how they went there, they went to Kabul and sang this song. Then Afghan musicians came to my grandmother's house, we heard this song, and today we present it to you and hope you'll sing it somewhere. The song is called Paimana Bide Ke Khumar Astam. It means bring the chalice or the glass of wine so that I may lose myself or I may get intoxicated. It has kind of Sufi connotations. So here we are.
پیمانه بده که خمار هستم پیمانه بده که خمار هستم من عاشق چشم مست یار هستم من عاشق چشم مست یار هستم بده بده که خمار هستم پیمانه بده که خمار هستم چارا گل می کاشتم گل می کاشتم گل گلاب می کاشتم خاک قدمت بدیدمی وارداشتم پیمانه بده که خمار هستم پیمانه بده که خمار هستم من عاشق چشم مست یار هستم من عاشق چشم مست یار هستم بده بده که خمار هستم پیمانه بده که خمار هستم چشمت که باهوی خودتن میمانم رویت با گلاب های چمن میمانم گل رو بکنی ورق ورق بوی کنی بالال زار بی وطن میاید پیمانه بده که خمار هستم پیمانه بده که خمار هستم چشم مستی آرستم من عاشق چشم مستی آرستم بده بده وای وای بده بده وای 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 بده بده که خمارستم پیمانه بده که خمارستم
The next song that we'll do for you is an original again, and it's very special to us because it's the first song we ever made. And we feel very strongly about performing it here because this is where it was composed. Well, not exactly here, but in Western Massachusetts. Haniya and I went to college in West Massachusetts, and we used to, whenever we'd feel homesick, we'd write songs. And one day, I think it was Thanksgiving, and there was a blizzard, and we had nowhere to go, so we were stuck in our dorm rooms and feeling very homesick and scared. And we made, Haniya was noodling around the guitar, and before we knew it, we had a song. This was initially just a joke, but it turned out to be one of our biggest hits. So the song is called Chup, and Chup means hush or quiet. And I guess we wanted the fear to go away. So this is that song. Yeah. And another interesting fact about Chup is that Chup is a big hit with 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds because in Pakistan because they hear it a lot. So that word. Can we have some show of hands?
सुनते सुनते मेरा सब्र तो खत्म हुआ बस बातें बहुत हुई अब तो प्यार का वक्त हुआ तुम जानो ना मेरे दिल में है क्या ये लगन मीठी सी अगन चाहे क्या दुनिया के सताए मुझे पास बुलाए मुस्कुराहट मेरी बोले क्या सोचो ना मुस्कुराहट मेरी बोले क्या सोचो ना चुप 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 हाँ तू हसीन है कोई तुझसा है कहाँ लेकिन रूखी गुफ्तगू में आता नहीं वो मजा जो है प्यार में इजहार में दिल की हार में दिलरुबा तारारा 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 मुस्कुराहट मेरी बोले क्या सोचो ना मुस्कुराहट मेरी बोले क्या सोचो ना चुप 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 जाना मेरी अदा पे हुए कई दिल फिदा सके वो सिला जो है प्यार में इजहार में दिल की हार में दिलरुबा मुस्कुराहट मेरी बोले क्या सोचो ना मुस्कुराहट मेरी बोले क्या सोचो ना It's actually over. Thank you. The next song is a song from, again, what we thought was from Afghanistan, but this song is very, very special to us because it opened up many, many audiences to us and an entire region. This song we thought was a folk Afghan song, but when we came out with it, we realized that it was shared by Tajikistan, by Uzbekistan, parts of Iran, and then when we travel across the border to India, there are so many people who claim to know songs like that or claim to, claim that this might be a version of their folk song. So it's very interesting that a song that we, in Pakistan, not many people will understand Dari, but this was hugely popular, and we were scared of initially singing in Dari, but because we thought we might be alienating certain people. But the fact was that once we started singing these songs, we were not only were the songs owned, but even we were owned by so many people around the world, and people keep fighting about whether we're Tajik, Uzbek, Irani, Pakistani, and so forth. Well, it's official, we're from Pakistan, but we sing Jeeve Pakistan, and this song is called Bibi Sanam Janam. I'm going to... Great. This time, this version, I'm going to start with a couplet by the poet Hafiz, which means, the meaning of it is, Hafiz, be very patient in love, because not everyone can get it, but if you're patient and you if you're patient and you keep loving, you will find your beloved. So that was a really bad translation, but that's the general gist.
हर कस के जो न با جانانم میرسد بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم با دروازه قندهار جایی صنم جانم. قندهار جای صنم جانم و دروازه قندهار جای صنم جانم بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم و دروازه قندهار جای صنم جانم و دروازه قندهار جای صنم جانم. سیستانم بهای محفل ما را ندانست بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم بجز توفان کسی در شهر غربت بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم نشان محفل ما را ندانست بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم بیبی صنم جانم منار سیستانم و دروازه قندهار جای صنم جانم و دروازه قندهار جای صنم جانم. ببینم بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم دلم تجادابت ببینم بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم ندیدم من به بیداری رخت را بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم مگرم چوب پری خوابت ببینم بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم بیبی صنم جانم انار سیستانم بیبی دروازه قندهار جایی سنم جان.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kami
Mohammed
Paul on
Hassan.
drums.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you go ahead.
Kami Paul on drums. Amir Azhar on bass. Hamza Jafri on guitar. Mohammed Hassan Papu on flute. Zaid and myself. Thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
here.